The fourth and final foundational principle is called emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is something in each of us that's a bit intangible. This affects how we manage behavior, navigate social complexities, and makes personal decisions to achieve positive results. We will talk about four areas of emotional intelligence. The first one is going to be self-awareness, which is the ability to recognize and understand your moods and emotions and thrives as well as their effects on other people. So one of my clients, for example, she hates traffic, really hates it. And so when she arrives to work, she is really in a negative mood. And she knows this. However, she was unaware of the impact it was having on her organization. She allowed traffic to impact her in such a way, she was in such a negative mood that when she got into her office, she would close her door and she would have to have her coffee and just sort of just relax, have her Zen moment, if you will, before any of her coworkers interact with her. And by the way, she's a supervisor. So this was impeding or impacting her employees to have interaction with her because she was in such a negative mood. And once we've actually gone through the training in the emotional intelligence class, you realize that from a self-awareness perspective, how she was impacting other people. So we wanted to change that to a positive results. So of course she still hates traffic, but she allowed herself to spend time in the car, listen to music, in the parking lot, change her mindset so when she walked into that office, she would be able to give a positive impact or positive experience with her employees. The next area that we would like to talk about is social awareness. The ability to understand the emotion makeup of other people, treating them according to their emotions, is actually showing empathy. So if you're interacting with one of your clients and perhaps cost is a challenge for them, perhaps you may not have any ability to make any changes to that cost, but you can understand, or more importantly, empathize with their pain points. And as a business sales professional, I learned to understand, to meet my clients where they are. Meaning it's okay to show a level of empathy. You can still be in control, you can still direct accordingly, but please show a level of empathy by listening and understanding and meeting them where they are. The next box that we would like to talk about is self-management. The ability to control or redirect disruptive impulses and moods. The propensity to suspend judgment, to think before you act. So self-management is not just acting out or being upset because someone did not call you back or did not keep their level of commitment. It's staying in control, keeping a very level head and not acting out. More importantly, acting out in a very negative way. And then finally, social skills. The proficiency in managing relationships and building networks and ability to find common ground and build rapport. When I started this business over 3.5 years ago, I had 0 customers. But then I joined the chamber. I joined a variety of different networking groups. I began to build my network and interact with other entrepreneurs and business owners and business leaders to really understand what's important to them and their pain points. And when I was in corporate America, I would work with different business units to really understand how my unit impacts their unit and vice versa. So social skills is really getting out of your box, if you will, and it's interacting with other folks for the betterment of the organization, for the betterment of your network, for the betterment of your business, and ultimately the betterment of your sales. This is also known as what we define as a soft skill. So soft skills are about how you act, the self-discipline, the self-confidence, the emotional intelligence, and of course motivation is all about how you act versus a hard skill, which is about what you know. Now back in the day, hard skills rule, but today's environment, you have to be able to connect with others. And that's what a business sales professional does each and every day. They are sensitive to other needs at the same time taking care of themselves as well. I would like to share with you a very interesting statistic by TalentSmart. It says that 90% of high performers at the workplace possesses in high emotional intelligence. It also says that 80% of low performers have low emotional intelligence. So what that's saying is that your top performers have a high emotional intelligence. And your low performers, those folks that are struggling, those who are caught up within themselves and have these internal barriers that are preventing them from being excellent and outstanding in what they do, chances are their emotional intelligence is very low. But regardless of where it lands today, you can do something about it. So the next exercise is to take a look at every one of these boxes: self-awareness, social awareness, self-management, and social skills. And I would like for you to list those areas and those things and talk about those things you're doing extremely well, and also list those areas of opportunity. Thank you.